Just about every book I wrote is a difficult situation with hopefully a successful outcome. Yeah, I mean, all creative endeavors are constantly hanging off the edge of a cliff and certain to crash into total calamity and disaster. That is what it is to create. And somebody once said it's akin to building a bicycle while pedaling it. You know, and I think there's a lot to that. So there's also this terrible thing, which is that the exact same effort, if you're good, no, not good. Good's the wrong word. If you're authentic, if you treat the process with respect, the exact same effort that goes into a success goes into a failure. And you don't know. You don't know until you've written it, maybe until after you've released it. You don't know whether the book holds together or not. It could be time. It could be years. I don't know if a book works for me until usually 3 years later. Then I'm just kind of like, okay, I think that one worked. That was good. That was good. Or the other one, I'll be like, oops, no, that didn't. No, not so much. So I think it's all a case of you know, I think the final stage for most people in the arts, and certainly for novelists, the final step, the difference between somebody who produces novels and somebody who is always kind of close to producing a novel for years and years and years, is, I think, in the end of the day, fear management. Because we all have the same fear. We're going to be walking down the street, and it's all Emperor's New Clothes. You can be walking down the street and somebody says, that guy sucks. And then that becomes like a germ. And then from that point on, everybody says, you suck. You know, like, you don't know what you're talking about. That's our fear. It's our fear when we write. You know, it takes a massive amount of ego to sit there and think you have something to say to the world. So there's a good chance you're full of it. You don't know, you know. So just to finish a book, and then to send it out into the world and then show it to people and then be ready to take the hits, you know, the slings and arrows, that's an accomplishment. That's a major accomplishment. So